Welcome back, guys. Sorry if I have any light problems. I have this large window I just ordered drapes for, and going to have some light issues probably for this week. Probably have the new drapes coming in early next week. So sorry about the light we have coming today. I hope it looks pretty clear. I can throw on a light above, but again, I thought this looked the best out of what I saw. But just so you guys know, the news for the week. Okay, I've got lots of good news here. First of all, I love the Philippines. That's the biggest news. I love it here, guys. I love this beautiful country. I love the cost of living. Um, I like the travel. I like the people. I love everything about this beautiful country. So that's first of all. Um, Next thing is, I am moved in to my new place. So again, I am all moved in. Everything is completely moved out from Tom Bully. And I am actually here at La Minda. So again, I am here and loving life. Feel so good knowing I don't have to move anymore. Moving is not exciting. So that's the other big news. I'm actually here at La Minda and I am feeling good. Uh, Next thing is, I actually had, I guess what you guys are calling trolls. Again, I'm still new to all this stuff, and I had a troll who actually went onto my Facebook and came onto the channel and was talking about budget, saying about how can I tell people on here that you can come here and live in the Philippines on $2,000 per month. I wanted to address that because that's pretty simple, guys. Um, I can actually share my bank statements. Again, I don't have I don't use anything over in the States. I actually have an account over in the States and I transfer money over here using Wise. I could certainly show my Wise transfers. I could show how frequently I make the transfers. But as I've told you guys in the past, I'm not sure where this guy got his information from. Maybe he's got a lot bigger budget than I have. I came here again with a $3,000 budget, and I have never achieved spending that amount of money. I have never spent $3,000. So my average budget before I moved to Tom Bully was between $1,700 and $2,000, and that's including everything. That's out the door everything. Again, I will cross my heart, hope to die, all that kind of stuff. That my average budget was between $1,700 and $2,000 before I moved to Tom Bully. When I moved to Tom Bully, my rent went up about $300. So I went from 1,700 to 2,000 to 2,000 to 2,300. The only time the entire 2 years I have been here in the Philippines, just to make everything's out there in the open. The only time I have ever spent more than $3,000 was on my trip to Thailand. Again, I was there for 1 month in Thailand. My expenses came out to be a little bit less than $3,500 for the entire month. Again, I was paying more for hotels, still paying for rent here, but instead paying for more for hotels than I usually do here in the Philippines. I was paying a lot more for food, and also I was doing a lot of excursions. So again, I was taking in fantastic excursions. $50 per pop. So every day, an excursion is $100. So again, yes, I did not stay below budget on my trip to Thailand, but every month here in the Philippines, I have never went over $2,300. The only times I would say that I went over is when I first moved here. I did pay cash for a motorcycle, for a scooter. So again, those are things you have to have. Again, when it comes to necessities, like when I moved in here and I had to put down the 5% down payment, yes, I went over budget. But on a 2-year schedule, again, I've been here for 25 months. In 25 months, I always stay between 1,700 and 2,300. Now that I'm living here, my budget actually bumps back down again because I went from spending 50,000 per month for rent, and now I'm paying $40,000. So actually, my budget will be going back down. So probably going to be closer to the 2,000 range on a regular basis. But again, $2,000 compared to what I paid in the States, coming in at 10 to 14,000 per month, depending on the month. This is by far the most exciting place to live in the world when it comes to cost of living and budget. So I am going to get in here. So there's the news. I wanted to clear things up in the air. He had made a lot of comments. Again, as you guys told me, I've already done the block. Kind of strange. We were actually friends on Facebook, and I took that friendship away. He talked about knowing me, and talking about knowing somebody that I dated. I don't even remember even meeting this guy. I looked at his pictures. I'm like, wow, I don't remember meeting this guy. He must be a friend of another YouTuber and maybe got us mixed up. I don't know. But again, I wanted to go ahead and get that out in the open today, that guys, life here in the Philippines could be easily had on $2,000 per month. This lighting is bothering me a little bit, guys. I hope it's not bothering you guys. Again, I do have the window. I don't have curtains yet, so I do have this big window overlooking the city and the mountains and the ocean. And I can't help it. I don't have my blinds here. I've actually ordered them. They're coming in. But enough about the news. Let's get the comments. Should we turn this into a drinking game? We'll have to take a shot when Britt sings "Work, work, 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 work." There's your first shot. Because I know it's kind of strange you say that. I just got off the phone with my brother and my dad, and today is Sunday back home, as you guys probably know. And he actually was working on his day off. Again, 7 p.m. at night. And what was he doing? He was putting in ceiling fans into his new rental property. And the reason why he was putting in fans is because my dad found this super deal on some ceiling fans. Huge discount, almost, if not free, ceiling fans. If it's too good to be true, know there's something up with it, okay? So again, he installs these ceiling fans, and they're wobbling and shaking around, so he couldn't even use them. So he had to go buy new ones after spending hours and hours of playing around with these cheaper ceiling fans and these cheaper brackets. He finally did what I told him to do in the first place, go out and buy new ones. Now, again, I would have never touched those ceiling fans. I would have had someone hired to go do it. You're spending no $100, $125 per fan to hang up 3 fans when I can do it myself. Well, again, you can't get time back, guys. You cannot get time back. You have one life to live. Time is the one thing you cannot get back. So I feel bad that he feels that way. I wish he would listen to me and understand there's more to life than saving a buck. There's more to life than working. And he should be over here enjoying himself with me here in the Philippines. But again, yes, work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Okay, I'm here. We can get started now. I'm here. We have it going on. We have it going on here. Philly Amsal, good morning, Britain. Hello, champions and ageless dreamers worldwide. Thanks for tuning in, Gabe. Good to see you this morning. Again, he is here in the Cebu City area. So thumbs up to him for making that big move over here to the Philippines. This lighting is really bothering me, and I don't know what I can do about it, guys. But how is it? Is it coming in at least okay for clear-wise? I'm hoping it's coming in pretty good. I see I got things all over my face from the light and everything. Maybe that's a little better. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. But yeah, I do have this big window here that I do have blinds coming. I mean, not blinds, I guess I have curtains. I couldn't actually find blinds that would fit. And if I were to find them and they're too big, then you have to cut them, and then the blinds wouldn't fit in there. And I could put them on the outside. But in this particular case, I didn't want to do that. So I got me a curtain rod coming. Got me some curtains over here coming. The ones that actually they're from like like a Korean brand where they actually block all sunlight coming through. So I'm excited about that. Greetings from sunny IT Park. The Lord has given us another glorious day in paradise. Praise be to God. Yes, Gabe. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Again, I'm over here closer to you now. I can come by and visit with you now. Very, very close to IT Park. I am 4 minutes from Marco Polo and 8 minutes from Marco Polo down to IT Park, Ayala Central Block Mall. So again, all good stuff there, guys. Hello, yes, some hellos coming in from everyone. I am who? Howdy, Philly am. Yes. Again, I don't say this very often, yes, but if you want to hit that like button, hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. And please let me know the alignment here. Again, I've got this thing on my face, and I'm sitting there thinking, which way should I turn it to make it look better? But no matter how I turn it, I still have the glare from coming from this window. But again, that's all that I'll have to do today. I could have went out and actually done it down in the lobby or something like that. Again, maybe I'll do that on Thursday. But we'll see how things go today and see how it looks. I'll be there soon watching Chad Foster YouTube reruns. Yes, my man Chad Foster from Chad Foster Explorers. Yes. Good friend and good guy. Hello, everybody from Kentucky Tom. Yes. Hello, Kentucky Tom from Philly Am Style from Gabe. Ben Mon, good morning. How's it going? Good to see you. Saying hello to everybody this morning from Venmon. And I guess the good thing about Venmon, I'm actually only 4 minutes away from him now. So again, he's over in Marco Polo, and I am right up the street in Laminda. A 4-minute ride on the bike. Hello, Philly Am Style. Yes. Hey, Venmon. So we got all the hellos coming in and good mornings. Yeah, old Chad Foster vids like 5 years ago are set on repeat for my playlist. I love how every city he shows is the best city for retirement in the Philippines. Can't get enough. Again, I can't tell you which city's the best. I have traveled around quite a bit around the Philippines, and I can tell you that I love it here in Cebu City. Again, I've told you guys plenty of reasons why. It's so centralized. The people here are, it's a pleasure to be around. God, I wish I could. Over here trying to play with this thing. Maybe I should just leave it alone. I guess it's going to be okay. But again, I love it here in Cebu City. I like it so much I'm going to call it home for good. I have bought a condo here, so I am not going anywhere. So again, that is exciting news to me. So next thing, yes, Chad may come out and say that other places are the best places to retire to. I can't tell you which ones are the best. Again, he is down in the Valencia area, the Dumaguete area, and he likes it there quite a bit. So a lot of guys do. I mean, I've been down there twice for an extended stay. Each place is not for everybody. I thought it was a little slow for me. I love the boardwalk. So again, I love the boardwalk. He did a video. Again, I have a friend, Jay, who actually lives in Marco Polo. He's moving down, according to him, he believes he's going to be moving down to Iloilo. So again, another city here in the Philippines. So that's all good stuff. I mean, I want everybody to be happy when they move here. I am letting you guys know that Cebu City is a great place to call home and to live, but you can actually get here for that soft landing in Cebu City. Venture out, do your tours, see the other islands. And then once you've actually seen the other islands, make your decision. Make it wisely. Again, this is a great place to be and to retire to, and I have loved it every single day. It only gets better. Howdy to Venmon, yes. Philly Am Style, hello to Venmon. I know I still have 6 months, but I started packing my bags today. purging the closet of clothes I'll never need again as well. Haha, I did all that. I gave a lot of my clothes to my brother, and then I forgot what I did with all the rest. Again, I did bring I brought 2 suitcases with me and 1 backpack. So again, I had a big suitcase, small suitcase, and 1 backpack. Probably could come here on 1 suitcase and be fine. You probably need 1 large suitcase and then a backpack if you have a laptop and things like that. But even since then, I've actually that laptop went bad, and I ended up buying another one. Woohoo! I thought the stream had already started with all the comments so far. Good evening, guys. Yes, good evening and good morning for those that are here in the Philippines. Good to see you, Chris B. Chris B in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Missing you over here. Good morning. Yes. So, do you have any questions this morning? Talking about the Philippines, talking about travel, talking about condos, talking about way of life, talking about cost of living. Let's talk about things, guys. Start asking some questions. Again, the cost of living I've discussed at the very, very beginning. That's one of the main attractions of the Philippines is the cost of living. And then that's what gets you over here is the cost of living. But once you're actually here, you don't keep up with finances that much. And what gets you the most excited about is the people and the travel, and this beautiful country. I mean, it offers so much. Let's get some questions going today. Hello, Life of Chris. Yes. My bags have been packed for a month now. Occasionally open them and remove stuff or add a thing. April 1st is my fly out date. So close. Wow, you are close. A month and 2 weeks, about 6 weeks out. Exciting stuff, isn't it? Exciting stuff. 6 weeks and you're going to have a whole new life here in the Philippines. Exactly right, Kentucky Tom. Exciting times. When you're getting closer and closer to that big move, it does get exciting. I know, guys. I've been there. I've done it. Kentucky Tom, hey, getting close for you as well. Yes. Loving hearing it, guys. I know you guys are getting pumped up about your big trips back over here, or your first trips over here. I can't concentrate on anything else other than the move. And that's exactly like me. I mean, I was visiting with my family, so I actually had that on my mind too. Again, visiting my brother, visiting my dad and stepmother there in Georgia before I came over here for about a good month or so. Then I was so pumped up about getting over here to the Philippines. What I find stupid is the average salary is what, $400. So how can people think $2,000 is impossible? The people in the West are brainwashed. I lived great in Ecuador for about $800 a month, for example. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, if you're looking for more of a Western um, life, again, I've told you guys numerous times, $1,200 minimum for me, for you to move over here and enjoy life to an extent. You're going to be staying at home a lot. Again, there's a lot of free things. A lot of free things you can do. You can get on your bike and you can do motorbike tours. You can take your bike to the beach. Again, those things are free. But again, you're going to be eating at home a lot. You're going to be sitting at, you're going to be doing things that are on a free level. Whereas on 15 and up, that $300 from 1,200 to 1,500 is a huge deal. $300 almost pays off your condo. So it's a huge, huge deal, guys. So again, 1,200 minimum, 1,500 starting to get comfortable, 1,700 starting to live the good life. Yes, excitement's in the air. Good gosh, guys, we're 19 minutes in. We're already up to 47 people today. Good gracious, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Loved your recent Fifi Islands video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. not very much you, not many very not many views on those videos from Thailand. They're coming down to the very end. So again, only got a few more left of Thailand, guys. I'm not going to just throw them away. I had the footage. I spent my time to make them for you. I wanted you guys to experience it because once you're over here in the Philippines, believe me, sooner or later you will end up going to Thailand. And at that point, maybe you'll go back and watch my videos on where I stayed, a good place to stay for a budget, the places I visited, because I visited some great places. So again, those videos will always be there for you. So when you get over here to the Philippines, and since you have not watched them, maybe you'll watch them when you get over here and start getting your first trip. Focus on going to Thailand because eventually you will. It's so close, such a cheap flight over, and again, just to experience something new. But again, the Philippines is here for me. It's my home, and just got finished doing the last little bit. Just get this thing a little closer. Just got finished doing my last little bit of editing on. I say editing, just merging and putting out the text on the screen. I do have my video coming out. Maybe that's a little better. I do have my video coming out on my lease purchase contract, where I'm actually in the attorney's office, and also showing my new place here at La Menda. Showing you guys the pool, the restaurant, the lobby area, everything. So again, the only thing I did not put in that video was my parking place. They did give me again, I paid for the place and it does come with parking, but my parking spot is not completely constructed yet. So I have to wait a little while, and while they're doing the construction, they gave me a place to park my car, and there's always free parking for bikes here. So that's the big news here. I'm excited to share the video with you guys coming out in the near future. Hi, Britt. You are familiar with the New York area in the summers. How does the humidity in the Philippines compare? I'm not going to sit there and tell a story, guys. It's hot here in the Philippines. You're talking about 80 to 100 every single day. It is hot. You go outside, you do what you're going to do. You go back inside to a mall. You go inside to your place. You go inside to eat, and you're getting cooled off, and you're able to do it. I've been out for rides where I rode the entire day on my bike. I mean, literally, a 6 hour, 8 hour ride on my bike in the sun, and never had any issues. And again, no issues whatsoever. So again, don't be worried about humidity. Worried about getting settled in and getting to the happy times. Get used to being happy over here in the Philippines. Humidity will come again. There's always, I always about negativity. I don't have a lot of negativity on the channel. Yes, it's hot, guys. I'm not going to say it's not hot. It is hot. That doesn't bother me. If I get a little too hot, I go inside and I get in the aircon. So again, not a big thing. But I mean, certainly don't make your decision on that, because a lot of guys, we're eating, we're watching TV, we're traveling, and a lot of times, like we're traveling like on a ferry or a plane, we have air conditioning. When you're outside, you're outside. So again, a lot of Filipinas and Filipinos don't go outside a lot during the day. You just see that here. But at night, I mean, bam. This just so happens I don't go out at night a lot. I don't go out and do the party scene. I do go out and have dinners and things like that. And I will be having my meetings coming up. So again, letting you guys remind you of that. March 5th, Thursday, March the 5th, 10 a.m. is my very first meeting for my group. So again, a brand new group here in Sioux City, meeting at the Buffalo Brad's IT Park, right there at the entrance in the courtyard of the Ayala Central Block Mall. So I'm excited about that. So again, that's March 5th. And then at that meeting, we'll discuss where we're going to have dinners and things like that in the future. Put it all on the table, letting everybody have a say. Hello, James. Yes, good to see everybody. Hello, Michaels. Yes. Good morning from Toledo, Tagbilaran City. Living my best life by way of Philadelphia. There you go. So he's here in the Philippines, loving it up. Yes. Thanks for tuning in. Love to hear the news. Again, I love it here in the Philippines, so I'm with you. Again, living my best life as well. Hi, Philly M. Yes. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Philly Amstyle. I appreciate that, my friend. I truly appreciate that. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. If you have not, I mean, I'm sure you guys may have already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you like my channel, hit the thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job. And again, what you guys have been waiting on, your Philippines videos are coming back, guys. They're coming back. So don't be worried too much. The Philippines movies are coming out here in the near future. So you'll have that your Philippines videos will be out very shortly. I already have 2 done already. Brent's looking handsome. Thank you, Mr. Dave. I don't know about looking too handsome. I know I have this big old bright light here in my face. Weather nice yesterday and today in Basai. Yes, love it here in Basai. So you're actually right here as well. I'm right here in Basai, right up the street from IT Park. Yes, and loving it. Hello, George. Yes. All the hellos coming in. Any questions today, guys? No one's asking any questions. Come on, let's get into some questions. I'm trying to stay out of that sun, and I don't care about being in the sun, but I have a feeling that you guys don't like the way it looks on the screen. No one said anything about it yet. Good morning. Yes. Come in from Venmon. Thank you so much, Venmon. Always a good morning here in the Philippines. Good evening and good morning, gentlemen. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. The light is fine. All right, good to know that. Thank you so much. The stream looks great, Brent. No worries. Thank you, Philly Amstyle. Been at the office at 8 p.m. post-second heart attack. Been at the office at 8 p.m. post-second heart attack and said I'm going to die in this chair. So I decided then to get to the Philippines in the next 4 months. Over 2 years later, I'm living a life of joy. That's the kind of thing, that's what I like to hear about, success stories. Where you're living out here in the Philippines, I would love to get up with you and have lunch, talk about your life here, to ask you about how things went in the States, how things got better once you were here in the Philippines. And if you're open to it, we can actually do a video together. We'd love people to actually understand true life stories of people who actually moved here to the Philippines. Again, it's a blessing, guys. It's been the best decision of my life, and I'm sure it was the best decision you ever made as well. So again, great stuff. Hey, Britt, are you keeping everyone straight in the Philippines? I am doing my very, very best. I can promise you that. I'm trying to keep everybody in a straight line. I drank unfiltered water and had food delivered for the first time. I got the Philippine version. Oh my gosh! I know I have never had unfiltered water. I don't drink filtered water. Very few places. One place I can think of that I drink filtered water would be at Albaca. That's one of the few places, but not many places will I drink even filtered water. I'll always get the bottled water. Taking no chances. I don't want to be on the stool for 10 days. Believe me. I know how terrible that was. Good day, everyone, from CRV. Yes, CRV's in the house. We're missing somebody today. Let me see if I can get him on the phone here and see what's going on with my brother here. I know you guys are missing him as well. Let's see if we can get him on here and find out where he's at today. So I'm here on the Messenger. I call him all the time using Messenger, again, Facebook Messenger. No issues whatsoever. And here he's already joined, but I don't see him here on the channel today, guys. He's right here. He's in his rental property. He's hanging ceiling fans. He ain't paying no attention to the channel. All he's doing is work. As always, guys. I got him here on the phone. He's over here staring up the ceiling, doing some ceiling fan stuff. And the reason why, I told you guys from the very beginning, why is he doing the ceiling fan work now? Because my dad found the best deal. He found the very, very best deal on ceiling fans. Got it from my brother. My brother installs them. And shake. It shakes. It almost knocked the sheetrock off the wall. It was shaking so much. So then, after spending about 20, 30 hours playing around with these ceiling fans, he finally said, hey, let's uninstall them. Let's pack them up. And let's go get the real ones. Let's go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get the good ones. Right now, the new ones, now again, he spent 20, 30 hours playing around, paying for guys to be over there doing all this work. Now, finally, after more hours of working on these ceiling fans, he's got them working. So again, I got him on here, guys, always playing around, wasting his time, not realizing that time's the one thing you cannot get back. And again, he's not getting back this time here right now, I guarantee you. But we'll see if we can get him on here in a few minutes. Just wanted to call and give him a little nagging. All right, so got him out there. He might get on here in a minute and say hello to everybody. Greetings, Brick. Congratulations on your new home. Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I'm loving it here. I am very happy to be all moved in. One of my worst things in life is to move. I hate boxing things up and all that kind of stuff. So again, not my favorite moment to do all the packing and unpacking and moving things and lots of rides back and forth. I'm glad it's over and I'm glad to be here. Rich, you get a washing machine. Did you pick a big couch to sleep on? I did. See if I can. Let me see if I don't know if you got. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it though. So Venmon, yes, I did get a new couch. Let me see if you guys will be able to see it. Oh, you can see it. All right, so there's a new couch. I got a 3-seater and 2-seater recliner. So again, that's my new couch. I would move my camera around, but I don't want to lose feed on it. Again, I've done that before. I've actually hit a table and I've lost everything on the feed. But again, that's my new couch. Loving it. I did get a wash machine. I did get one of the smaller ones just so it could actually fit into the space there inside the closet. Very happy with everything. So again, I've had to order some other things in Venmon. I had to order in. I got some. I left my old frying pans and pots over there so that they'll actually have them in my old place. But I also I ordered in new frying pans. I got blinds. I mean, not blinds. I got curtains for the windows over here. I did get a drying rack for outside on the balcony. Let's see what else. I wanted to say thank you to one of my subscribers. They actually gave me a fan when they moved away from Tom Bully and a toaster oven. So I want to say a huge shout out to my. I don't want to give names because I'm not sure I didn't get permission to give their names. But again, I want to say thank you for the fan and also for the toaster oven. It's coming in very, very handy. Believe me, I have your fan in my bedroom and I have the one that I purchased in the living room. And I'm excited about that, and I'm loving the toaster oven. So thank you so much. Hello, Steve Matthews. Yes. From William, left the rat race after 2 heart attacks, and life is what you make it. Living in the IT park and life is mellow. Yes, life is great here. Again, when you don't have any worrying about, how much money you have in the bank, how many bills you have for the month, it takes away all that stress. So I can imagine how much better your life is every year. Again, I had what some people would consider a dream life in America. Again, I had the yacht, I had the Corvettes and the Jeeps, had all these, belongings. My dad would call them trinkets. They don't bring you any money. It just brings you in some joy, but not the kind of joy I was looking for. And I actually had that all here for a lot less budget without having, those extreme purchases on my back. Again, my yacht was paid for. The Corvette, I didn't pay for the Corvette ever, but I did pay off the Jeep completely. But I didn't have payments on the 2 big purchases except for the Corvette. Again, I only kept it for about a year and a half. But again, and those things, you finally realize that those things are, monetary things, and it didn't bring me any happiness. Whereas happiness is right here in the Philippines. Partook in Marco Polo's Valentine's Day buffet. Oh, you partook in it. Oh, all right. Valentine's buffet and rubbed elbows with all the wealthy locals. Ah, that's good to hear there. I did not make it to any of the actual buffets. I went to the buffet here and I ordered food to my room because everybody was not, they were dressed so nice. And just so happens I was moving on Valentine's Day. So, I look pretty rough, sweat everywhere, rough shirt, dirt on it. So again, I just didn't feel comfortable. So I went ahead and ordered my food and had it brought to the room. And then found out though, I get a discount here at La Minda for now only. So again, I get 20% discount to the restaurant, which is a huge, huge discount. And they also have room service here. Again, amazing guys. I mean, I can't be happier. Having the room service, having the great restaurant, having the 7-Eleven here, loving life. Hello, CRV. I'm doing one suitcase and a backpack with a sling bag and fanny pack. There you go. Sound like a good plan to me. Again, the clothes over here are so cheap. And again, once you guys get here, I've talked about it before in the past. If you guys are interested, you can talk to me regarding the relocation program. Part of that program is I'm actually taking you to places to go shop, the best places to go eat, helping you out with a bank account and all those types of things. Again, if you guys are interested, you can hit me up on my messenger or my email. I don't try to announce it very much. I'm not trying to push it. If people are interested, they're interested. If they're not, they're not. Just trying to help those that are on the fence of coming over here. If I can give a little bit of help to those that are stressing a little bit and a little bit scared of a 30-hour flight and what life's going to be like over here in the Philippines, the relocation program is actually for you. So again, thank you so much. But again, you should be fine. I feel guilty getting Uber and Grab rides to the mall from Vinmont. They're so cheap, $4.30, and it's hard to tip beyond $1.75. Again, that's a good thing about the Philippines. For most guys that come over here, this is not a tipping culture. It's not like America where you're giving, 10 to 20% of the bill. It's not how it works. If you give a young lady a 50 peso tip after getting a 2-hour massage, they're happy. Again, I usually give 100 for that and 50 for a hour massage. But again, if you tip anything, they're extremely happy and excited about getting that tip, believe me. Hey, Britt, what dentist do you like in Cebu City? I did a video on that. If you'll go back again, I'm not sure exactly the name of it. I think it was called Typical Tuesday. And that's the dentist that I go to. It's actually right there in IT Park. It's over by 88th Avenue. It's in the Shell station on the second floor. So if you go to the Shell station over by 88th Avenue, again, it's the only Shell station that's over there by 88th Avenue. It's on the second floor there. The Shell station, they also have a place to do oil changes. But again, you'll go there and they have a dentist on the second floor. If you want to look it up, it's very easy to find. If you put in Avene, that's one of my favorite massage parlors here in IT Park, Avene. You'll actually find it right beside Avene, my massage parlor. So again, Avene, the massage parlor, right beside it is my dentist. Again, very, very a great place to go get your teeth cleaned or get any kind of dental work done. They offer everything there, guys. Way to go, Kentucky Tom. Most of my clothes in the U.S. went to vets. The Lord had already blessed me enough bringing me here to the Philippines and been able to call IT Park Cebu City home. Yes, exactly right, Gabe. I love his positivity as well. I mean, Gabe is such a positive guy. I can tell you that, guys. When you guys get over here and you meet Gabe in one of the meetings, you're going to see what kind of guy we're working with here. A great guy. Mr. Dave, I can't stand Iloilo City. The malls were empty with a creepy vibe. I'm just pissed because that Philippines life fooled me with his Iloilo video saying how it's a good city. Again, I have not been there. I cannot give you my honest opinion, but I tell you what, I do have my friend Jay who may be moving there, but he is making some other trips there. I will go with him on one of his trips and actually take a look at Iloilo up front and close and personal. just for you guys. And I'll do a video on it. Venmon, cell phone plans or data is ridiculously cheap here in the Philippines. Exactly right. Again, I have a plan with Globe. Globe is probably the best server here, best service here in Cebu City. So I use Globe as my main plan. I have a monthly plan. You know, I pay 1,200 pesos, or I think it's 1,200 pesos per month for the plan. And then I actually have Smart is a eSIM in my phone. So again, I always have data with Smart when I go somewhere, so I can actually do a Messenger or Facebook or things like that, or look up things online. But I don't keep up with the talk and text on the Smart plan. Most of the time, I don't even need that. But if I do need it, I just throw some money on there, and it's no problem whatsoever. But yes, everything is cheap here in the Philippines. I'm traveling heavy. 270-pound suitcases, a carry-on, and a personal. One suitcase just for stuff for the condo. Again, you don't need a lot of stuff for your condo because everything is sold here. From Chris B, Billy Amsall, missed that hello you told me until Britt read it on screen. Good morning, man. Go get a mango shake at the mall that Brett introduced me to. I miss those. Yes, I haven't been getting a lot of mango shakes lately because I'm not close to the mall anymore. But now that I'm actually close to the mall, I will be getting the mango shakes again. I am moving to Cebu in 3 weeks. You have mentioned RE agents in the past, but I cannot remember their names. Can you give us a few names? RE agents. Real estate agents. Yes, I have some people. Contact me on my messenger. You can friend me on Facebook if you're not already friends on Facebook. Again, Britt, Britt. Last name's McAllister, Mcalister. So I can get this thing a little closer. There we go, guys. That's a little bit better for me. My face is hitting that sun. Congrats, Farrell, on the big move. I'm not far behind you on the move. That's good to hear, James P. Big stuff happening, guys. Big stuff happening. Congrats. Get on that plane. I never look back. The best decision I have ever made in my entire life. Living worry free and having God as my only master up above. Again, not having that slave master anymore, like my brother's got. Not being told what to do, where to be, when to piss, when to poop, when to go eat lunch, when to be at a desk, when to leave your desk. It's nice not having that anymore, guys. You can't imagine the freedom. And then you get over here, and a lot of guys that are over in the West, you're invisible. When you get over here and you have that freedom and you have that cost of living tackled and taken care of, and you start getting noticed, you're going to notice a big change in yourself. You're going to start feeling a lot different inside, guys. That's priceless. Priceless. Cookie Tom, isn't there a 50-pound limit on checked suitcases? I think it's 50 pounds. We can pay for every pound over. Mr. Dave, I'm living in Boston, Massachusetts. Just spent 5 weeks in the great country of Guatemala. Ah, good to hear that. Good to hear that. When someone visits Philippines, what should they do when they first arrive? Exchanging cash for pesos, get a SIM card. Those are both the first two things. Again, if you're coming for a visit, now first arrive, you come in here to visit, you may not need the SIM card. You need the cash though. But again, if you're coming here to live, yes, you need cash and SIM card. First things, and a place to live. Save your space, man, and buy what you need when you get here. That's me. I brought some suitcases. I brought one too many. I didn't even need it. Yes. Hello's coming in. Oh, I didn't know that. So 70 pounds for business class. That's good to know. So again, you're actually allowed 20 more pounds. That's a lot. That's a lot of pounds. I arrive on the 31st of March. Might see you there. I'll be here. I ain't going anywhere. That's for sure. I'll leave the light on for you, my friend. Yes, arriving end of March. Yes, that light will be left on for you. What's the next country you will visit, sir? Japan or Vietnam? Those are the two that are on my list now. So I'm either going to go to Japan or Vietnam next, and then Malaysia and Indonesia. So those are the four that are on my list. Bro, are you going to run for Congress again? I don't know about all that. One of the financial bloggers in the U.S. on YouTube had just posted how Wendy's had closed and is still closing. Hundreds of locations nationwide, how Americans cannot even afford a typical $6 meal. I can imagine. I mean, at times were getting tough there. I never had any rough moments when it came from money. More of a rough life. Again, I had plenty of money. I made great money in my job. Had plenty of money. Never an issue about money. Happiness and way of life, and not knowing there's other options out there. Those were the problems that I had to deal with and actually tackle. And again, moving here to the Philippines, by far the best decision I ever made, and I'm so happy to be here. Wait for Richard. Yes. So we got more hellos coming in. Hello, Sterling from Philly AM. Yes, Texas from Philly AM. North Carolina or South Carolina? I am from North Carolina originally, but grew up in Georgia most of my life. So again, half my time in North Carolina and half my time in Georgia. Probably a little over half in Georgia, to be honest with you. I moved to Georgia when I was 10. Lived in North Carolina from 0 to 10, and then from Georgia from 10 to 20, or 10 to 19. Actually, more than that, because I went to college down there too. So 10 to 28 or something like that. And then I transferred up to Georgia. I mean, up to North Carolina again to be close to family around 26 or 27 years old. So again, 16, 10. It's about half and half. Yeah, about half and half. North Carolina and Georgia. And then I moved down to Alabama for a job. Hi from Queens, New York. Question. While vacationing in Cebu, I want to go visit the Samala Shrine, also called the Mary Shrine. It's a big attraction there. Any car rental suggestions? Thanks. I have never rented a car. I've only rented a bike once when I was actually in Bohol. So again, I have never rented a bike and or a car. Never really needed it to rent. It's easy to get around once you're here. But again, you'll find them, not a problem. You go on Google, you can find rentals, no problem. What are some good outdoor places to check out, like mountains and hiking trails? I've heard locals mention Tops. Yeah, Top of Cebu is right up the street from me now, so I'm happy to be over here again. I'm excited about that. Top of Cebu, again, great riding out here past Top of Cebu. You can find whatever you're looking for, guys. You can find it here. Hiking trails, biking trails, whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it. Again, the best life, guys. The best life. I can't wait to get. I'm excited about playing some pickleball again. So again, I am going to probably start playing this week. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to get up with Elvis and find out where they're going. When they're playing this week. Hi, Britt. I finally made it to the Philippines 3 months ago. I was in Manila for most of my time and have been here in Cebu for a week now. I would love to catch up with you and talk about Cebu. I'm over here close to IT Park now, so again, I'm available. Hit me up on my messenger. Again, Brent McAllister. Philly, Brent, do you have a contact info of the CPA guy you have interviewed who can file income taxes for expats? I did. I put his information is actually on the actual video itself. So if you go back and look at it, if you go in the description and the comment section, you will see his information. If not, Gabe, I'll get it for you on Tuesday when I see you at the meeting if you're there. Our shops inside the airport open late at night. I arrive around 11:30. I don't recall. I remember I arrived pretty late as well. I think some places are open, yes. Good morning, Brent, and evening to those still in the West. Yes, from Contra. Good to see you, Contra. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Strip in versus girlfriend working 10 hours. What is a good strip in amount? I don't know. You're going to have to hit me up. I know what GF means. That means girlfriend. I don't know what strip end is. I hope you're not talking about a stripper. You don't have to give her as much as she earned this job if she lives with you. It's about how much you pay. Yes, I mean, that all varies, guys. Some people don't ask. Some you don't have to pay anything at all. But again, 4,000 to 10,000 pesos per month. That's a good thing to look at, guys. Hello, Contra. Yes, have watched you from the beginning of your vlog and enjoy what you have to provide for all of us. Keep up the positive vibes. Thank you so much, my friend. Thanks for tuning in, Richard. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Venmon, I did that and feel your pain. Recover, my brother. Now only fresh cooked and bottled water. Exactly right. That's what I'm talking about. Bottled water all the way. Hi, Philly Ham style from Contra. Again, some more hellos coming in to Richard. I have a very bad case of food poisoning in Iloilo after eating a New Orleans style restaurant. Again, I've never been there, but again, I hate that happened. Again, I have never had food poisoning since I've been here in over 2 years, but again, I know what happens. Enter Germana was a lifesaver. I didn't use anything, but thanks for providing that information. How about saying that? Enter Germana. Enter Germana was a lifesaver. So there's a name for you guys to look up, guys. You can get it at the local pharmacies. I'm sure that's probably where I got the one time I had the water problem. I tested the water for its dissolved solid level in Cebu. Abaca had dirty water. Texas Roadhouse had clean water. Good to know. There's my brother. He finally decided to stop working. He's probably still working, guys. Again, back home it's 8:30 at night. He didn't even see his girlfriend all day. He's been working on his properties all day. All he cares about is car business and rental property. He don't make time for his girl. Come on, Cletus, make some time for Jenny. She deserves it, I promise you. She has to put up with you. I love you, Cletus. Love you, love you, love you. Generally, you can trust the American chains to at least be clean, if not good values. Exactly right. I mean, talking about that today, I think I'm going to head that way today. I think I'm going to go over and actually go to, I think I'm going to actually go to the mall today. I haven't eaten at Texas Roadhouse in a while. I think I'll go there for lunch. Hi, click this karaoke from Contra. Yes. From Venmont. Do a search for the cost of Grab, Philippine version of Uber, from your intended hotel or like the Samalia Shrine. I bet it'll be shocked how cheap the ride is. Same thing here as well. I can't imagine how cheap it'd be. Cleet's in the house. Yes, he's in the house. Finally, been working on ceiling fans all night because of my dad giving him some bad ceiling fans. Let's see. Do I want to hang ceiling fans or live in the Philippines? Such a tough decision. Exactly right. That's what I'm talking about. He can't make the right decision. I'm not sure what's going on with his noodle up there. Hello, Cleeks Karaoke reporting for live duty, sir? Yes. Can't type much on a ladder messing with electricity. I bet. Playing around with a ceiling fan. He don't just hire somebody and give back to the community. Always looking to save $1. Hello, Kentucky Tom and Ben Mon. Yes, good to see everybody saying their hellos. Yes, Ben Mon with Kentucky Tom with hellos. Good to see you. From Cletus, hello, Kentucky, Philly Am Contra, and infamous Mr. Dave. Yes. What's up, my brother from another mother? Nice to see everyone again. Cleats Karaoke is MIA, so I figured he was working. He was working. You're exactly right. He was working. I just helped prepare an old friend for his move to the Philippines this weekend. He leaves in 1 month after visiting his family in other states. Good to hear, my friend. You best decision he'll ever make in his lifetime. Since you're climbing the corporate ladder, breaking the glass ceiling, it is all an electrifying experience on a typical Sunday night in the good old USA. Yes, he couldn't hire someone to go there and do it. He had to do it himself and save the money. Man makes all that big money as a Chevrolet finance manager, makes all that big money, but he don't want to give back to the community. He likes to give back to his own pocket. I helped him set up the accounts he needs, install the apps, link the bank accounts, etc. I appreciate that. I'm sure he'll be a lot happier when he gets here. Hey, Voice of Freedom, yes. Philly Am, good luck finding a Wendy's means $6 average is $12 for a meal. I bet. Wendy's isn't what it used to be. Again, I used to love the Wendy's chicken sandwich. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys remember back in the day, they had the best chicken sandwich. Again, there was Hardee's and there was Wendy's chicken sandwich. Very good chicken sandwiches. I also love the chili at Wendy's and love their honey mustard sauce for their fries. Oh my gosh, I remember Wendy's back in the day. Hello, Voice of Freedom. Yes. Don't have to worry about money when you are working. Can't spend it if you're busy making it. Again, yeah, but you're not making it on doing all that ceiling fan crap. All you're doing is saving instead of giving somebody a little bit of work, giving them a happier life. Did you see my email, Philly Am? So check on his email, Philly Am style. Clint sent you an email regarding your songs for him. I still haven't set up my gas stove and new stainless steel cookware, but I will go back to drinking my own highly filtered water and buying cooked gas fed Beth. That's good to hear, Benmon. Play a smart play. I want to try the Vikings buffet, but was with women most of the time who are too embarrassed to go to the buffet when they don't know a guy well. Yeah, again, it is. Another thing is too is you take a woman to the buffet, they don't eat a lot unless you have the right woman. They eat like little birds. So again, they don't eat enough to even pay for that buffet. Michaels, but I love your attitude. It comes through in your videos as well. The best things in life aren't things. There you go. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for that. Again, they aren't things. I realized it too late in life. I wish I would have realized that, years and years back. I would have moved over here, 3 years earlier. Again, I could have been here for 5 years already, and I've only been here for 2 years. So again, I do hate it, but I'm trying to make my brother smarter on it. It's not about what you have, what you own. It's about happiness. Hello, Troy Griffin. Reach out to Britt's relocation plan. He truly changed his lives, and he was very instrumental to my moving to the Philippines before and after my arrival. Best decision ever. Thank you for that, Philly Am style. I truly appreciate that. Britt should be an ambassador at large for the Philippines tourism and relocation. I do love this country. I can tell you that. I do love this country. Click it. Cleats Karaoke. When will you at least take a vacation to the Philippines? Just if your toes in the water, ass in the sand. He talks about coming, but I don't think he'll ever come. He talks about coming to visit me. I don't think he's ever going to make it. Room service. That's a great selling point. Oh yeah, got room service here. They actually it's kind of strange. They bring it here in real dishes, and then we actually cleaned it and gave it back to them the following day. But again, I do have room service here, yes. It's just hard to get used to the low prices. Yes, it is. Very hard indeed. I will double check my email. Sorry, I had served at an average one mask per day each day, and I may have missed it. Let him know. Let him know. Philly Am style. Plenty of good dentists in Cebu City. Yes, there are. Plenty. Hello, Rick. So we got our Philly Am style. Got some hellos coming in. I just posted in the chat. Yes. I didn't see empty malls in Iloilo. I went to both the Estrella SM Mall and the Festive Walk Mall. You know, I've never been there, so I can't tell you my analogy on that. Click do you need the regular audio track or stems only? Empty malls don't survive, guys. Exactly. Can't be empty on a typical day. Regular audio, probably. There you go. Just regular audio. Iloilo is much more laid back than Cebu, but still big enough to get what you want. Again, I will find it out here. I'll actually make a visit there pretty soon. Cleats I have like 15 or 20 variations of the same track, which can be considered as country, I think. Again, if you're asking for me, I am from North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte. Was born and raised there, and then I moved to Georgia and lived in Georgia for most of my life, or half my life, and even worked down in Alabama and Florida for a while. So again, I've traveled the states, lived in New York for 12 to 13 years around in there, and so again, miss my family. That's the only thing I actually miss back in the States. My family. Love it here in the Philippines. Hello, yes. Wall and that island beach town you went to recently looked fun. Oh, yes. Those are great areas. Wall, Camotes Island, Siquijor, Surigao Island, some great places out there to visit. Clothing for big boys, up to 3XL. You can find all the sizes here, my friend. You can find all the sizes. I miss when the malls were busy in the U.S. Everyone walked, had fun, actually kept kids out of trouble, especially when we were. We had the art. I remember back back in the day when they had, what was that big game that came out on everybody was amazed by it. Dungeons and Dragons. They had, I think, maybe it was like a guy that held a sword, and it was like the first realistic game ever. I think it was called Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I think it was Dungeons and Dragons. I remember all the great games back in the day. I mean, Dig Dug, Pitfall, Mario Brothers, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. Oh my gosh, I remember back in the day. Voice of Freedom. Now, in some Jacksonville malls, gangs regularly have fights. I can imagine. I can imagine that. I'm bringing plenty of 3X shirts and a suitcase full of my Jordans. There you go, my friend. Good to hear. You're going to have a good life over here. Orange Park Mall is an example. Many avoid the malls now. I can imagine it's probably gang related, lots of fights, a lot of violence there. I can imagine that's what's going on with America right now. Yes, one shouldn't bring too much to the Philippines. Exactly right. Thank you so much. Yes, if you haven't, hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. I'm allowed two 70-pound bags, and that's what I'm bringing. There you go. You'll have plenty of clothes, my friend. Plenty of belongings. Yes, money isn't a problem for me in the U.S. It's the social and political cultures that are awful, along with the terrible healthcare system. Again, I paid $16.58 a month for health insurance. I know what you're talking about when it comes to health insurance. I said it once and I'll say it again. I was stationed in Japan, lived there for 4 years. I promise you that you will be back multiple times. There are no words to describe how incredible it was. I'm looking forward to getting over to Japan. I do want to test it out and see it. Again, this is my home, but I wouldn't mind going and visiting other places for a month or two at a time, though. Greetings from Florida, from a former fellow Disney worker. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks so much for tuning in. I weigh 170 pounds, which may not sound like much, but I am 5'6" and have a small frame. I ought to weigh around 120. Well, guys, I am 5'8". I weigh about 195. I should be weighing about 170. So 170 is my perfect weight, but I'm far from it. I was told to pay $800 out of pocket before I could be prescribed one of the new weight loss drugs. I can imagine that. I think I saw the same thing here in the Philippines. I think it's not as high, but it's pretty high here in the Philippines. Yeah, the Mall of America here in Minnesota once was a vacation destination, and it's now the biggest shithole. That's America for you guys. I'm sorry that's happened to you guys. If the Philippines doesn't work on that, then be heading to Japan. You have no worries, my friend. Everything is quite fine right here in the Philippines. That was the one to speak about weight loss psychologist. The insurance company thinks I might just have a thinking problem regarding food. I never thought about that. I love food too. Mall of America used to be a premier retail destination. I can imagine. Hello, Geo Park. I used to live in various parts of New York City, including Elmhurst, Long Island. I used to live all over New York. Again, I lived in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I lived in Merrick. I lived in Long Beach, Long Island, Queens. I lived in a few of the boroughs. Hello, Brett. Let me guess. Cletus is working on rental property on his day off. He was. I think he still is. That's the reason he's not saying anything. Back to work. Wanted to say hello. I had a brief stomach issue when I was in the Philippines, but wasn't too bad. Good to hear that, Vegas Scott. Time to get on back over here. Hello's out to you from Philly Am, from Venmon, Kentucky Tom, all the guys that are out there. Obviously not an electrician, since he is working on a ceiling fan with the power on. Turn off the breaker. Britt, you may know the best chicken chain in the U.S. Unfortunately, only available in the southeast part of U.S. is Zaxby's. Well, I love Zaxby's. Oh, they have the best sauce for their French fries and for their chicken, the Zaxby sauce. So they don't have that here. I do miss Zaxby's. I worked at Wendy's as a teen. We always put the burned hamburger patties and the ones we dropped on the floor into the next day's chili. Don't say that. Don't say that, Kentucky Tom. I used to love the chili. Am I the only one here who thinks the Dairy Queen ice cream is better than the Philippines than in the U.S. and for far less money? Yes, it's for far less money. I haven't really paid attention. I know it's good though. I like the toppings better back in the States than I like the toppings here. Thank you so much. My first super of the day. I truly appreciate it. Hi, Britt. Have another Canadian beer on me. Ottawa guy, thank you so much, my friend. I will have a beer on you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say enough. Again, when I get these supers, it makes me feel like I'm doing a good job. It makes me feel like that I'm actually bringing valuable information to you guys and doing what I'm trying to do in the first place. And that's to convince you guys to move to the Philippines and live that better life. So again, when I get a super, that's how I feel. It makes me feel good inside. So again, thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate it. And I will have a beer on you, a San Miguel Light. So thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Hello, Ottawa guy. Yes, get some more hellos coming in. Kentucky Tom, you helped save the planet and made us Wendy's customers stronger. Just doing my part. I bet. Giving me burnt burgers and drop burger. May have some hairs on them burgers. You dropped into my chili. so here's the landing plan. Land in Manila and get a hotel. Hang out in Manila for 3 to 5 days. Then get on a plane to destination city. Rent a hotel for a couple of days and find a decent Airbnb. Sound like a good plan to me. See as much as you possibly can is what I say. Have you visited the IKEA there yet? I'd love to see that place. It's supposed to be massive. I did go to the IKEA up in Manila. Yes, I did see it. It is just and or bigger uh, here in the Philippines than it is back in the States, from what I saw there in Manila. Yes. Get a bike and start home search. Let's do it. Sounds good to me, my friend. Exciting times ahead for you. Sounds good. Yes. That was it. Dragon's Lair. Yes, the Dragon's Lair. I remember that one. I spent a many a quarters playing that game with Dirk the Daring. I remember, yes. Hello, yes, hello, guys. All the hellos coming in. Yeah, the Dragon's Lair. Yes, I remember. Now I remember. Please, Cherokee, can you please repost your email here for me? Post the email, Cletus. He must not have gotten it. If you're wanting to bring extra stuff from the States, you can always send a big bond box to yourself. Yes, you can. I never did, but I've heard people using those, and they're not very expensive. It illustrates the point that it's possible to avoid food poisoning if careful. Britt must be a more careful than I was. I maybe, I don't know. I've done daring things here, like daring of the lair. Yes, wish I could get back to the Philippines now. Well, come on. Don't let anything hold you back. It's like, like, well, Tom, I guarantee you that you won't be anywhere else but in the Philippines except to visit. Beyond the paradise scenery, the people are the most wonderful hospital. You're exactly right. They are the best in the world. The best people in the world. It's cheap in IT Park. Yes. Ozempic. I have to check into that. I trusted the water in an American restaurant. That was possible my mistake. I can imagine. I can imagine making a mistake thinking it's at the mall. Hello, Mr. Yes, hello, Mr. Green. Yes. Mr. Green Acres. Green Acres is the place to be. Chris B, I got to get out of here a bit, but I'm so excited to get out of the U.S. Head back over to see you guys. Have a great day, my friend. Thank you, Chris B, for tuning in. Thank you so much, my friend. I have not taken out Lynn and B-Rad for dinner yet on those funds you gave me. I'm waiting for them to get back to me again. I'm over here to Sino. I've been here for a couple of days. I'm excited to take them out and have a dinner on you. Chris B, great friend. Yes, more hellos coming in. Hello, Britt. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, all the hellos coming in. Yes. Yes, hard to compete with the Philippines hospitality. Exactly right. Well, guys, I have made it to the end of the actual messages. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Come back next time. Let's have some questions and comment sections here, guys. Let's get to some questions you guys may have regarding the Philippines. Come on, get some good ones. And next to me on Thursday, come up with those good comments and questions for me. Actually, IKEA in Manila is larger. Oh, I didn't know that. No prescription needed. Well, I don't know. I'll have to take it. Actually, I went and asked one day just because just a little bit about it. Again, have a great day. Yeah. God bless everyone. Hope you guys have a great one. Enjoy. Until next time, guys, as always, I love the Philippines.